Welcome to the 12th round of the Verzion Cup Series. From Auto Club Speedway, from Auto Club Speedway. This round is the second round in California and the second on the Midwestern Tour, which will end in Kansas. But of course, there are many news stories. One of them is William Duncan, who will be starting 41st, the points leader, with serious championship implications after his suspension blew in qualifying. In practice, my bad. Ryder Smith also lost an engine in that practice session, and Paul Jackson had to completely change a motor and then proceeded to fail tech inspection, which just is the most cursed because he was already starting 42nd, so the officials decided to penalize him by doing absolutely nothing. William Duncan will be 41st on the grid after his suspension blew out. He was not fast at qualifying, but has shown speed in practice. Ryder Smith will start 40th after blowing an engine in practice, with TJ Smith to his inside. Daniel Bouchard and William Barton on the next row, with Bouchard driving one of the 3 BHM cars. Next row is Austin Rogers and David Studdard, who have both struggled this season, with Stavros Dimitriou and Eric Monaco on the next row. Cody Smart and David Dawson, and Adam Vincent and William Carlson Jr., followed by Jack Miller and Tommy Roberts, both for Westfall. Zachary Fitzwater Sr. and Vince Freeze on the next row, with Jack Maniaco and Julio Caesar, Ariana Kearney, and McGuigan in the 43 car. Next row is Diego Yepes and Sebastian Kukulon. The Dodge Brigade really struggling this weekend, with Jay Taylor, James Taylor, and Jonathan Wong on the next row. Ramian Fisher, who has yet to win a race this season in that Maverick car, has really struggled. Well, Jeffrey Finguy has shown ridiculous speed in practice, but proceeded to just die in qualifying, and he will be starting on this row. Johnny Gardner and Roger Ray on the next row, followed by Jeff McReynolds and Christian Mack Jr. for Venom Racing. Alex Pagnaco and Chase Dunbar are next on the grid, with Don Smallwood and Shane Vincent to the Mavericks. Nick Pericles and Alex Luchon are then next, with Chase Stella and Henrietta Fitzwater. And finally, on the first row, Samet Oskin and pole sitter Edison Patcar. And that is your starting grid for the second round of California today. The big story is William Duncan will be starting 42nd on the grid.
Drivers,
now let's get the command.
Engines!
The cars round turn 3 and 4, and the pace car dives in. And the Verzion Cup Series from California is green. Samet Oskin jumps to the lead from the start. On a good start from Pat Carr. Osgood in the lead. Jay Stella looking low in the number 98. The three Red Stallions all in the top 5, but Osgood pulling out to a lead. He has shown speed all weekend. 3 wide, 4 wide. Yeah, that doesn't work here. Good. But Osgood leads lap 1 and gets a bonus point for his efforts. Nick Pericles showing speed on the inside. 4 wide again. This is not going to work. They are going to wreck at some point if they keep up like this. But Pericles catching Osgood down the back stretch. There's Alex Bignacco going down the inside. 4 wide behind him. Jeff McReynolds in the wall. Pericles now 0.10 of a second behind Osgood. He will go to the inside and try and take the lead. The absolute hornet's nest in the back of the pack. And in the wall, that is Miller in the wall. And Duncan is already gaining positions from 41st to 36th in 1 lap and is now crawling his way through the field. Carving his way through the field, trying to keep that points lead. While his points rival is currently... Where is Pat Carr? Pat Carr has dropped all the way to 10th. There's not a good start, but there's Nick Pericles going down the inside. The inside is not as strong in 1 and 2 as it is in 3 and 4, and he has no help on the bottom, which means Osgood will defend the lead. There's the 83 of Don Smallwood, the leading driver of VCS wins, trying to go for that record-setting 9th win after getting his 8th earlier this season. He has a teammate wreck in the back. Ramian Fisher, Jay Stella involved. Number 25 involved. And number 24 of Monaco involved. Huge wreck. 84-94 of Chase Dunbar up in smoke. Ryder Smith involved. William Duncan got a piece of it. This is huge for the championship. And Bouchard dreadfully slow. That wreck really not helping. It's going to replay of what happened. All starts with Jay Stella. Of course, Henrietta Fitzwater gets on the wall. Jay Stella involved, and nowhere for Ramian Fisher to go. Field trying to avoid, but then 25 gets clipped, and there's Chase Dunbar going over. And then all the field comes into it and piles in. And Duncan, this is huge. Let's go on board for our points leader. See the wreck in the front happening right there, and then the 25 involved, and then nowhere for Duncan to go. And then tags Bouchard and slides. It was a huge wreck. We'll get back to you during pit stops. A lot of the field with damage coming into the pits this time around. Of course, that took out many good cars, including William Duncan, who this pretty much guarantees that Edison Pat Carr will be taking the points lead at the end of this race. Of course, Blue Flare have a 200-point lead in the team's championship. Nothing will happen there. We'll get back to you for restart. Welcome back to Auto Club Speedway for round 4 of the Verzion Cup Series. We are under caution for the first time for the giant wreck involving Jay Stella and many good cars, including championship leader William Duncan. That's the biggest story today. Of course, pace cars in. Samet Ozkin will lead the field. Back to the green flag. Cars out from that wreck of the 32 are Ryder Smith, the 32 of Henrietta Fitzwater, the 24 of Eric Monaco, 68 of Julio Cesar, and the 25 of Chris Dumerck Jr. Hoskin leads, Pericles second, the 04 behind him. Back of the field, a dreadfully slow Miller, and then Dunbar behind him. Bouchard just having a horrid season. It is likely he'll be let go from the VHF team at season's end. It is really unlikely that Bouchard will be keeping that seat next year, even with the Siemens sponsorship. William Duncan seems on the pace. Genuinely surprising with all that rear end damage that he's on the pace. But yeah, it is kind of surprising to see that car on the pace, but he's probably not going to win this race even then. Wiggins stuck on the high line. The Irish woman who has just really been that team's #1 car. With Ryder Smith out, that means that team will be losing a lot of points today if Bouchard can't get it into the top 38. Samet Ozkin still leads. He's looking to be the dominant car here today, but Don Smallwood to the inside of Nick Pericles. There's Smallwood catching the 4. He's really, really fast, but there's Pericles diving low in 3 and 4. Of course, to his inside is Adam Vincent, or Shane Vincent, my bad. But Ozkin still leads for Mavic Dragons Racing. That team is probably the #1 Chevy team, but of course the 2 Ditec cars behind him. And of course, Chevy's really dominating, but Finn Guy has carved his way through the field to 6th. That's 31 Nick Pericles, trying to catch the 4, Samet Ozkin. Pericles, the leading BMW in this race, as 2 of his teammates are out. As the 98 of Jay Stella has damage in the 32 of Henrietta Fitzwater is out. Look at Roger Ray going to the inside. He won Motorsport this season. Don Smallwood looking to get that 9th career win. Nick Pericles stalking the 4 of Ozkin. Of course, the field going single file, they don't want another wreck like what happened earlier. Of course, Jay Stella left damage. Bouchard, he looks fine, but that left side damage is really hurting the handling of the car. Bouchard just had no luck this season. They have taped that side of the car up, but he just doesn't have the speed right now. William Duncan is losing the pack. He might score 0 points today, which that would be a complete, that has some serious championship implications right there for that car. Of course, the 2 clever Haas cars dodged the damage, but of course, being that they are probably the worst cars on the grid by a mile, yeah, it's not looking good, and that's William Carlson Jr. into the wall. Ariana Kearney is the one Blue Flare that hasn't done too good this season. Kearney just has struggled all season long in comparison to her teammates at a Champagne car, William Duncan. She hasn't even scored a win this season, which is laying to believe that she might get booted off that car. But even I don't know. There's Paul Jackson into 24th position, going for 22nd, 23rd on Austin Rogers. His teammate Chase Dunbar is out due to that accident. Oh, correct in the front, and it is Don Smallwood around. Samet Ozkin was involved. Our leader is Nick Pericles. Let's see what happened. because Pericles took the lead from Oskin while we were looking through the field. And then here is Don Smallwood and Shane Vincent. Vincent will dive in turn 3. We'll get loose into Pericles, and then that was uncalled for. Absolutely uncalled for from Shane Vincent right there. And that basically takes Smallwood out of the race. That is two teammates getting into each other. Let's go on board with Smallwood to see what happened from his point of view. Of course, coming into turn 3, he has a massive run on the 31 of Nick Pericles. And then it just gets loose into him. And then Shane Vincent comes under him and spins him into the wall, collecting the 4 of Sam Oskin. And Samet was probably the fastest car here today. We have cars pitting. It is pit stop time. They cannot make it to the end. They can make it to the end from this point forward, due to the fuel tanks being abnormally large for this type of race. Of course, and who will get out of the pits first? It'll be Jeffrey Finguy. Jeffrey Finguy leads out of the pits. Of course, Jay Stella trying to repair that damage, but he won't do it. There's a lot of cars here. William Duncan is surprisingly not a, oh no. Ramian Fisher. Just get out of the way, man. And Jeffrey Finguy will be your leader. Alright, coming to the restart. We'll be back with the restart. Coming into turn 3, Jeffrey Finguy, no cars have retired from that accident there. Of course, Jeffrey Finguy is your leader as of right now. Green flag is back out, we're back racing. There's Zachary Fitzwater Sr. I haven't talked about him all day. He's shown speed this weekend, not as much as Henry. Oh no. Pericles getting into the back of Finguy, they touch. Remember, cautions breed cautions, and I don't think we want that right now. And Pericles will dive low on Finguy and likely get the lead. No wrecks that time by. And there's Pericles leading another lap. Of course, Zachary Fitzwater Sr. to the inside. The Wilson Security John Deere 59 car for Fitzwater Australia Racing. Okay. Is right there. That car to the inside of the 31. Nothing doing it there. Back of Finguy, and that is James Taylor in the wall. In the 46 car. Pericles right to the 59. He's trying to catch him. Packard will dive low. And we are... oh no. Okay. Welcome back to the Verzion Cup Series Ladder Club. It is now lap 23 of the race. We have our leader being Zachary Fitzwater Sr. with a trim pad car. Behind him, Fitzwater leads with pad car. Jonathan Wong That's a name we haven't heard pretty much of the front all season, but Pericles will pull her out on the outside. There's the last remaining Venom car. Diego, yep, as Finguy slides high. And Finguy gets into the wall off 4. Zachary Fitzwater Sr. leads. Ederson Padcar in second, followed by Nick Pericles. John Wong, and there's Diego Yepes to the inside of Wong. Not going to do it because the inside is not strong, and there's Padcar. He's on the back of Fitzwater, riding the bumper, and he's going to dive low in 3. Both have equal help. I think Padcar's going to lead this lap. And Padcar will lead lap 24. And he points leader returns back to the front. Sherwin William Duncan is in the points. I repeat, William Duncan is in the points. It's unlikely to win this race, but of course, Jeff Reynolds to the inside of the 6 with TJ Smith, and the 66 was Shane Vincent, who is currently being investigated by stewards for that move in T3 on his teammate. I do not think the Maverick team will like that in any bit. Jonathan Wong is second to the lead. Fitzwater and then Pericles on the inside of Yepes. One behind Jeffrey Finguy, second to the inside of Padcar and Roger Ray. Jonathan Wong will lead another lap. Remember, these cars can basically make it to the end now. Caution is out. It might have involved Will Barton, we'll see. Coming off of 2, yep, TJ Smith gets into and into the wall goes Will Barton, collecting Sam Askin. That's really the most simple caution I've ever seen. And 3 cars are pitting. We'll come back to we have to restart. Jonathan Wong leads as we come back to green here at Auto Club Speedway. You're now officially halfway through the race. And Wong will lead from Fitzwater Sr. from Pericles. Red flag is back out, and there's Diego Yepes. Not really trying, you can't really go on the inside of T1, as we've learned today. There's a dreadfully slow William Barton stuck behind a dreadfully slow James Miller. William Duncan is up to pace with that damaged car, but he's unlikely to win the race. The 43 is McWiggin doing a pretty good run to considering that car's pace all season. Here we go, fanning out again. And that is David Dawson in the wall. Battle for the lead, Wong versus Fitzwater. Where Wong has the outside lane, he should be able to... Actually, he's slowed up really a lot in turn 1. Fitzwater is going to cycle in the lead, but Wong might be able to get the crossover. And car's pitting for damage repair. Battle for the lead heats up. Wong to the inside this time by. And he'll lead that lap from Fitzwater. Padcar with the help of Alex Vignacco, followed by Roger Ray, Eric Pericles, and Jack Vignacco. In the AOL American Online car. And of course, Wong looking to streak away here. Fitzwater not letting him go, though. There's Alex Vignacco down to the inside of Edisham Padcar, who's the pole sitter today. Caution is out again. Was it Adam Vincent? Oh, it was Tommy Roberts. Just another case of checking up into another car and then getting spun down the backstretch. We'll be back with a restart. And we're back on the restart at 37 of 60. And here we go. Flag is back in the air. Long leads from Fitzwater, followed by Padcar and Alex Vignacco. No, 4 wide does not work. Horse leader Jonathan Wong, who's led the most laps so far. There's Fitzwater being pushed by Padcar. He's real close. There goes Padcar to the inside of Fitzwater. I don't think it's going to work, though. The absolute hornet's nest stuck behind TJ Smith, who is just going to get sent to the outside and into the wall. Yep, he's going to hit the wall in one. That's Jim Kugelon getting here, and that's William Duncan. Where is he is in 24th, that car? Despite all that damage, has run so well, showing why he's the points leader and why he's just not going to get the results he wanted. And shout out to William Carlson Jr. in 22nd position in that clever Haas car. That car has normally run at the back of the field this whole season and is now in 22nd position. Zachary Fitzwater has taken the lead from Jonathan Wong and Padcar into second, but of course there's Jack Vignacco right behind the one with 20 laps to go this time by. There's Fitzwater followed by Padcar. Wong on the inside. He has a good run on the inside. We've not seen anyone this strong on the inside all weekend. Wong proving the inside can work in 1 and 2. course, there's Zachary Fitzwater Sr. leading the way. Followed by Jonathan Wong, followed by Edison Patcar, followed by Jack Bignacco. Bignacco to the inside of Patcar. I think he has it. No, he does not. There's Alex Bignacco. There's Jonathan Wong, really trying to get on the inside. Not gonna really get it. He can't get on the inside of Fitzwater to pass. I think Fitzwater is just too strong right now, despite having Wong having the car to beat. And he's trying to get on the inside, but Fitzwater is the superior high line. And I think Fitzwater will have him. He's much faster than T1 and 2, and they're the two Bignacco brothers, Jack and Alex Bignacco. Fitzwater will fall into second there. He's really trying to do good here. He hasn't done good all season. And there goes the slide up, and that'll be... Oh no, Bignacco, don't do it. Yep, Fitzwater in the wall, but Bignacco has a massive run. And there's Jeffrey Finn guy, that's a fast car. Yeah, it's been fast all day. Can he do it again? But there's Bignacco on the inside. He's gonna real get close there. Jonathan Wong trying to win this race. I don't think he can do it though. There's the 30. Jack Bignacco right behind him. And he'll dive low on the 1. There he is, and then Alex Bignacco in third, trying to help his brother for the win. His brother in the Ditech and him in the Mammoth Dragons car. They're on two different Chevy teams. Really interesting, and there's Jeffrey Finn guy with a herd of cars behind him. Battle for the lead again. I think Bignacco has it on Wong, because Wong is real fast. That car is probably the car to beat right now. But Jack Bignacco just holding it on the high line to lead that lap. Of course, here comes the pack. Alex Bignacco right there. Let's see the field streak right on by. Fighting's not going to help you guys to catch Wong. I don't think he's got it. There's the 04. Alex Bignacco into second. Oh, Pericles just got sideways. Off the bumper of Yepes there. Almost caused another accident. And we're getting close to the Miller Westfall car. Slow all day. They'll catch him into turn 3. He is dreadfully slow out there. Yeah, I think they'll catch him in turn 4. There's Jack Bignacco trying to reel in Jonathan Wong. Alex has won this season. He hasn't. Can he do it? And they're going to catch Wong. And they're going to catch Miller in turn 1. Pericles is going to get stuck behind him. It's going to have Diego Yepes sail right on by, and Fitzwater. This basically backs up the pack. I wouldn't want to have Nick Pericles on my bumper right now. Pericles is getting angry over the radio, but the Bignacco brothers pushing each other. Two rival teams, two brothers trying to win this race. Jonathan Wong slows up in the turn. He's not as fast as them through the corners. He's used up his tires. There's Jack Bignacco stalking the 1 of Jonathan Wong. just needs to get by him. Number 20 with an oil leak. That is... Oh no, that's William Carlson Jr. Oh. That car, he had such a good run going. One more position for William Duncan, who is pretty much guaranteed to lose the points lead at this point. Unless Padcar wrecks out, but even then. 10 laps to go. Here at Auto Club. Wong goes way, caution is out. Tickets for Don Smallwood. It seems they caught the 5. Oh, Vince Freeze just got into him off of there. Freeze has already caused 2 accidents today. I don't think the stewards are going to like that. And they're catching the lap car of Cody Smart, of James Miller, I mean. And they're just going to get there, and Austin Rogers is going to hook Miller into Smallwood. Collects Freeze. Let's go on board Miller, see what he was doing. On board with Miller here. Like, I don't know what he was thinking. He was so slow, he should have gotten out of the way. But this sets up the short dash to the finish. Like, listen, I would have just gotten out of the way. Austin Rogers was irritated, and rightfully so. Of course, this sets up it. Oh no. William Carlson Jr.'s car is just let up on him. That is terrible for the driver of the 20. He had such a good running low. Of course, we'll get back to you for the final restart. This will set up a dash with 5 laps to go. Alex Mignacco beat Wong to the line. Who will win this race? 5 laps to go at the line. For round 12 of the Verizon Cup Series, this is going to be a very good finish. I can feel it. William Duncan has basically lost the points lead no matter what happens. Padcar is in 14th, Duncan is in 26th. That's a big point discrepancy. Green flag is backed out, 5 laps to go. Wong is right there. He's right on Mignacco's bumper. There's a 30 of Jack Mignacco right behind him. Wong's going to go to the inside. But he can't do it. Alex Mignacco still leads. Jonathan Wong, Jack Mignacco, and Zachary Fitzwater Sr. Oh, car sliding in the wall. That's Ariana Carney up in the wall. Shout out to McGuigan in the 43, running 12th right now. That car has not had a good run all season long, and they're putting it to good use here. 11th, they might get a top 10. Of course, Jonathan Wong into the lead, but he slides up. I think Fitzwater has the car to beat right now. Look at McGuigan in the 43. That is just one run. That team needed that run so much today. Ryder Smith going out in that first yellow. There's Ramian Fisher. So yellow there. 3 laps to go for Jonathan Wong. Can he hold on? I don't think he can. I think he has the car to beat right now, but I don't think he can hold on. Depending on what the Benyakos do. But just shout out to McGuigan in the 43 for running 11th right now. There's Raymond Fisher diving on Pat Car. Wong has 2 laps to go. But he slides wide in turn 1. 3 wide. Both the Benyakos get into him. Contact. There's Fitzwater, he's right there. Oh man, this is gonna be good. Alex Benyako on the inside, but Jack Benyako has the line. Jack Benyako to the lead. One lap to go. White flag is in the air for Jack Benyako. Wong choked it away, but he's trying. He's trying to do it. Can he do it? Jack Benyako leads the way. 1 lap to go. Can he do it? Or will Wong go for the bonsai move in turn 3? I don't think he will. Fitzwater slides high. Wong to the inside. Who has it? Who's gonna win? I don't know who's gonna win. Jonathan Wong! By 0.001 of a second. Wow. What a finish. What a finish. Shout out to McGuigan in 12th. What a run for that team. But Jonathan Wong wins a squeaker. Where did William Duncan finish? 25th. Where did Pat Carr finish? 13th. Pat Carr is now officially your points leader. But congratulations for Jonathan Wong for winning that race. What a finish. What a finish. Take a look at your finishing results. Winning the race by 0.0014 of a second, Jonathan Wong. Jeffrey Finguy finishes 3rd with Zachary Fitzwater Sr. in 4th. Alex Benyako in 5th. Nick Pericles in 6th. Diego Yepes in 7th. James Taylor in 8th, followed by Roger Ray in 9th. Raymond Fisher in 10th. Shane Vincent in 11th. McGuigan in 12th. What a run for that team. They have had a horrid season for that team. That's going to give them a lot of confidence, like the round of Florida did with Ryder Smith. In 13th, Edisham Padkar, your new points leader, followed by Jeff McReynolds, Sam Adoskin, Ariana Kearney, Johnny Gardner, Austin Rogers, David Dawson, Tommy Roberts, Paul Jackson, who made his way halfway up the field in that race, Sebastian Kukulon, Vince Fries, Don Smallwood, William Duncan, who just had a terrible race overall, Cody Smart, Dana Bouchard, Stavros Dimitriou, Jay Stella, Chase Dunbar, Alexa Lucian, who had a struggle day, William Barton, Adam Vincent, William Carlson Jr., tough luck for William Carlson Jr., TJ Smith, David Sutter, Jack Miller, Krista Merrick Jr., Julio Caesar, Eric Monaco, Ryder Smith, and Henrietta Fitzwater did not finish. We'll see you next time for the round of Nevada at Las Vegas.